Hi, it's Dr. Matthew at Fendel Kennels. Today, I just want to go through some of the important things which veterinarians can pick up at health certificates or the veterinary aspects of the pet travel. So, so the first case we're going to look at is Bobo. Bobo is a dog who the owners told me when I went to check the dog and to do the internal and external parasite prevention because this dog's traveling to Australia. The people mentioned that the there's some blood in Bobo's urine. So what can this mean? Is it important? So Bobo's actually traveling in a month. Like many people, they've already spent a lot of money on the pet travel or on their relocation plans for moving the family. They they the owners are staying in an apartment which is rented and everything's in progress. There's no time to wait. You know they've told the landlord when they're leaving and when the kids are ready to go to school. Everything is scheduled. So so blood in the urine. What does it mean? Is it anything to do with the travel? Will it matter? Can we ignore it? Will it happen again? Um, so anyway, the questions it raises about the medical aspects are, is it significant and serious? Is it going to affect Bobo's health? Do we have to worry? Is there a lot of blood? And and with regards to relocation and traveling, um, is it going to affect the flight? Can we just hope it's going to go away? Will it affect the veterinarian signing the health certificate? Um, and what's going to happen at the airport or during travel or in the quarantine if there's quarantine in an overseas country? Now, so for this medical condition, for blood in the urine or urinary tract problems, there's a whole variety of different things which could be related. And if you search Google, you can get scared by discovering about tumors and trauma. And there's a whole variety of different things. Most of the time it's a urinary tract infection, so some bacteria, but there can be bladder stones. There can be it can actually be related to tick fever, so more of a breakdown product of the blood in the urine, a bilirubin in the urine, rather than actual blood. But so there's a lot of questions which are raised for the veterinarian or for the owner, if there's blood in the urine. So we're glad that it was mentioned by the by the dad of Bobo. So how bad can urinary problems be? Well, it obviously might not be comfortable. So Bobo may have some discomfort trying to pee, if there's some blood there. Uh, we've got to ask and we've got to know, is there any straining? So any extra effort to try to go to the toilet. So this is all important for us to know. Okay, so actually in Bobo's case, I could actually, when I did the health certificate or when I did the veterinary examination, when I felt Bobo's tummy, um, I could feel something wasn't quite right. And what I was feeling was, so it felt that there was something hard there. There felt like something almost like gravel within the abdomen. And what it was is what you can see on the X-ray. You can see there's some bladder stones. So this is some deposits of some calcium, some phosphorus, minerals, all tying together and making these stones within the urinary tract. So um, this is a problem. Can it just wait till can it just wait till the pets in the other country? Do we need to worry? So is this a serious problem? Do we need to be worried? Well, yes, it is a serious problem because these stones could cause a blockage and cause an emergency whereby Bobo's urethra becomes blocked, or the bladder neck becomes blocked with these stones. So the stones obviously have been there for a while. They're getting bigger, but yes, the stones could move and cause a blockage. Now, if the urinary tract got blocked, of course it'd be incredibly painful, but also it's an acute emergency. It's a real emergency because the urinary tract is blocked. So then the urine backs up to the kidneys. There's pressure on the kidneys. It's a life-threatening emergency. So we have to do something about this issue because otherwise it could cause renal failure and death. So what signs would be spotted first? If it became blocked. Some of the signs are quite subtle. There's the fact there's no urine. Um, People look for big puddles of urine. If there's no urine, people don't necessarily notice. Certainly not on the travel day when everything's really, a busy day. Perhaps not during the flight. Perhaps not during the initial time during quarantine. So the signs of a urinary tract blockage might be no urine on the floor. The dog might be straining. It might be starting to look uncomfortable. It might not be eating. Bobo maybe feeling sick or looking weak. Of course, as they progress, the signs get worse and worse, and they will be recognised. But the very early signs of a urinary blockage might be quite subtle and might not be much different behaviour to normal. And if Bobo isn't with the family and is with a stranger, then Bobo might hide what the symptoms are, or the people may not be able to recognise, that Bobo isn't comfortable, or Bobo hasn't gone to the toilet, and so there might be a slight delay of half an hour or a few hours before things are recognised, and Bobo's situation could get more serious. So that's important. Okay, Bobo had a lucky break in that um, Bobo had surgery. Multiple stones were removed from the bladder. All of the stones were removed. The surgery was done. It was successful, and Bobo recovered. Bobo's stitches were, Bobo's wound was stitched up. The stitches all healed. Everything was fine. Bobo traveled. So Bobo had a good recovery from this problem.